Hello everyone, this is Louis, and this should be a quick video of just rigging the strategy map model. So I open with just the I open just the skeleton file, and I've imported the mesh or the OBJ. So you can go to File, Import, and Wavefront OBJ, and you can import your OBJ. I believe it's in extras here. So yeah, so I've imported this file, so barred low, and I've placed all the textures into a single file. So I've rearranged the textures so they all fit in a file. You can see it here. And now there's just I just need to assign the vertices. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I believe is select all the vertices and move the model. Just be aware of, don't select the skeleton, don't move the skeleton, because that's gonna mess up your file. And I'm gonna move it down so it kind of touches this line. So the battle model usually is a bit on like a few millimeters on above this ground line, but the strategy map model can actually touch it, so it's not floating. This might create a bit of an issue with the position here. The position of the arms is a bit low. I can just perhaps move it up a little bit. Maybe I can scale the model. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for the assignment as I did for the battle model assignment. And I'm gonna press Ctrl A and Ctrl H to hide everything. And I'm gonna go one by one and do the weights. Here you don't have to do the groups, the group comments, and you don't have to double weight anything, so everything is single weight. So you can just like can get close. For example, you can just select everything here and assign it to the foot bone. And here go to the left foot. And I'm gonna hide the pants as well. Assign this to the lower leg. Like I said, it's really easy. There's nothing too complicated about it. It's ideal if you have like regular topology, so you don't have like uh, uneven vertices or vertices all over the place. That might make it a lot more complicated to assign bones. I can just select everything and just assign to the pelvis bone. Here again, just select it. Yeah, I like to use the viewers whenever possible. Yeah, keep shift press to select several vertices. And this one you can set to the torso. Again, control to pan the camera, and shift and the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. And here can select these, assign it to the hand, and this to the elbow. So there is a method that you can use to reuse the weights from your battle model, but since the battle model is really heavy, there's really no point. And I've tried using the battle model to make a strategy map model, and I just found it to be kind of pointless in the end. It just takes this roughly the same amount of time to just assign the vertices manually, like I'm doing right now. It's not it's not really, the method is not that quick to warrant doing it that way. If you just have a really hard time assigning vertices, I understand, but assigning vertices is not that complicated. As you can see, it's just making boxes and going here and assigning to the correct vertices. But in terms of time saving, it's not gonna be a big time saver if you try to use the battle model. And you can fall into the trap of trying to use a really high poly model to make a strategy map model, which is not advisable. But yeah, if you have a low poly battle map model, then you'll probably find. Yeah, this one is it should take the longest time to do, but again, it's not a huge deal. I'll probably redo some of these. I'm just laying it out the basics, and just I can make some modifications at the end. So at this point I can hide, and I'll hide the skeleton as well. And I'll draw with bone colors, and I'm gonna change here. I'm gonna right click and change to smooth shaded here. So as you can see, there's some vertices without any assignment, but like I said, I can just go back. There's the box, which doesn't need an assignment, but I'll just end up doing some assignments for it. The box I'm gonna delete soon. Can move these up a little. I mean up, just to the side. I can move everything. So the skeleton's roughly in the middle here of the mesh. So at this point, I like to save. And now I can select all the groups here. Just I'm double clicking them. So yeah, everything except the box, and I'm gonna regroup. And you can name it anything, can be just body. And I'm gonna take the comment from the box here that I made, and I'm gonna copy it, Control C, and I'm gonna paste it to the body and press OK. And I'm gonna delete the box. Here, the figure material, you can go to the comments and you can change the name of the texture here. So the texture file has to be, so this, so whenever you, in whatever place you put this model, this CAS file, when you save it, in that folder you need to have a textures folder, and be careful, you have to have the S here as well. And inside the texture folder you have to have the texture file, which is in this case bar.targa, TGA. It doesn't necessarily need to be the one that the model is using, and it just has to exist, as far as I know. So any texture should be viable, but just to make it easier, it's a good idea to just put the texture that the model is using. And here I'm gonna go select unassign and see if there are any unassigned vertices. And there doesn't seem to be any. I'm gonna click it again and try to assign to the pelvis, and here's telling me that there is no unassigned vertices. Now I'm gonna make a new save. I'm gonna save as, and let's see, rigged. I usually don't use file names like done or finished or final, because you never know, you might need to update it, and you might want to save it as something else, so you kind of know which one is the most recent. So you can test like we did with the battle model, and press on anim and test the weights. And yeah, it's not gonna be, it's not gonna look very nice. Because there's like no double weights, so there's really no way to make it better. might want to assign, go up a level here and assign some these vertices to the, or just to the thigh bone. Can just see how that looks. Yeah, it actually looks a bit better, so let me make those changes. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it, and that's it for this video. Okay, there's one last thing here. And for the series as a whole, it's done as well. I'll do a few more videos about 2D. But those are gonna be like extras, I guess, for the main part of the series is completed. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.